Hello, hello, hello. It is the Aquarius full moon. We've been in the energy for a couple of days now. It went full on last night at about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you are in the world, you'll have to kind of look up your own time, but we are in the energy of it. So I wanted to come on and do this Aquarius full moon energy because this Aquarius full moon is expansive. It's expanding us, right? It's moving us. It's changing us. It's expanding our awareness, expanding our perception, expanding our lives in some way. So I thought I would come on and do a pick a card and see how you're being affected with this full moon. So I hope you're all doing well. It is Friday. So if you're watching this on the replay, please hashtag replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I was actually trying to, if you look at the post, good afternoon, Ann, down the way, I did in the comments post the, wait a minute, hold the thought. I think now that I've gone live, I can actually post it. I want to be able to post the picture of the piles here that I have, so that I am going to hold up the crystals, but I thought that this would also be helpful for those of you who want to see the picture. So I'm gonna post this in the comments. So bear with me. Bear with me. There it is. I can do this, really. I'm a big girl. All right, and paste. There it is. All right. So now it's in the comments. Yay! So for those of you who want to take a look at the piles. Oh, photo comments are not allowed. Aw. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to hold them up. So I have 3 different amethysts. So pile number 1 is this clear amethyst. Pile number 2 is kind of a tumbled amethyst. Okay, so there's 1, 2, and 3. A little amethyst, a baby amethyst. So whichever one you are going to be drawn to. Hey, Kathy. Hello, Cynthia. All right, so let's do that again. Pile number 1 is this kind of clear amethyst. Pile number 2 is a kind of a denser, tumbled amethyst. And pile number 3 is going to be this little baby amethyst. All right. So there they are. And I picked 3 amethysts. So they're all the same stone with the same properties of an amethyst, which is all about your spirituality and connection to spirit. Whew. All right. Hi, Madeline. Hello, hello. So we're going to jump right in. All right. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you're watching the replay, there will be timestamps in the description box. So for pile number 1, we had the clear amethyst. It's like a clear quartz amethyst or a clear purple, but it's an amethyst. It's beautiful. All right, so we're going to start with pile number 1. This is a big energy out there right now for all of us, surrender. So pile number 1, this is going to be really, really important. And if you didn't see my daily guidance, I believe on Thursday morning, where I talked about leaning back, I would say take a look at that daily guidance video on Thursday. Leaning back is going to be really important for you in not striving or driving or pushing anything in this energy. That surrender, remember, is the divine energy of allowing, not striving, driving, not pushing. So if something's not working, if something's not happening when you want it to or how you want it to, it's like lean back. So I really have a beautiful analogy for this this idea. I struggle with surrender. I've struggled with it for over a decade. I've struggled for a very, very long time. So I was in the Lake Ontario on my birthday, and it was windy, and the waves were crashing just as if we were in the ocean. And I've been in the ocean, so it was very similar. And I got swept away. And my foot lost footing because it's all really rocky until you get to a certain point and the sand starts. So I went down, and I was in this wave, and I could feel it churning around me. And, I could either panic and make this harder to get out of, and I could fight it, and I could flail my arms, and I could try to yell and take in water and not be able to breathe. And I mean, it could be a really bad situation, right? If you panic. So what I did was I surrendered. I just held my breath, and I just felt the wave take me in closer to the shore, and I just allowed it to, and I just rode that wave in. And then when it receded, it left me there perched in the shallower water on the rocks. And I thought, wow, what a great example of what exactly surrender is. Because when I was in surrender, I was safe. I was okay. Yeah, the water was still moving me in a direction I didn't really want to go in because I wanted to go out further. But I just allowed it to take me in, and I was safe. I didn't inhale or ingest a lot of water. I didn't feel like I had any drowning sensation going on. I just knew that I would be okay, and it was going to take a minute. But that's what this is. Surrender is. Surrender is knowing that you're okay. You're doing what you can while the chaos is going on around you, and you're not buying into it. And then the how and the when of your situation, Spirit will take care of that. And so in this full moon Aquarius energy, pile number 1, clear amethyst, lean back. When you're wanting to just jump in and it's not going to go well, lean back and be like, okay, this isn't exactly how I want it to be. This isn't going the way I want it to, but I can't do anything about it. So I'm just going to lean back. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to do what I can in the moment. And I'm going to wait until the opportunity opens up, or the resource comes in, or the communication happens, whatever it is. Allow it. Don't fight it. Yeah, pile number 1, because you are basically being brought the truth. Embrace the truth. The illusion is being shown, which is why you need to surrender, because you don't have all the information in this energy. Pile number 1. You don't have all the information. So that's why you need to let Spirit bring you more information, more how, more when. More communication, more information, more resource. But right now, pile number 1, you don't have all the information. You don't have the truth. Not a version of the truth, not somebody else's truth, but the truth that you need for this situation. And I really find this interesting, pile number 1, because Thomas and I yesterday on Consciousness Conversation, we talked about what is truth. So please take a look at that to help you understand what this means, what the truth is, what illusion is being revealed to you in this energy. So surrender while that comes in. Yeah. All right, pile number 1. So this is where this is going. You've been going through it for a minute. So this is the shadow self. So you've been having things come up. You've been having trauma and dramas going on, or traumas and dramas from the past coming up. And that's what you've been wading through, working through. Because that is allowing you to come into this new perspective, this new energy, this new idea, this new inspiration. So this full moon is bringing you a lot of shifting. So while you're going through the shifting, it's going to be important to surrender to the process and just know that the truth is going to be revealed. This is going to be an aha moment, pile number 1, where you're going to be able to release something and really let go of the weight of something in this energy because it no longer affects you. It's no longer impacting you, that it's time for it to go. So that the new inspiration, the new ideas, the new thought processes can come in. So where those old thought processes might have been very negative or very poor me, it's like, oh no, I'm done with that. Because the Page of Pentacles is now bringing you in a new energy of going forward. And for some of you, this might be going forward in a new career, in a new job, in a new money-making venture. So some illusion is being revealed. Mask is coming off. The situation's being revealed in the light that you can now let go of it so that you can get into this new beginning of enjoyment, excitement, building something new, having something new. All right, those were the only cards that I pre-pulled because I wanted to kind of see where these messages were going. So now I'm going to round this out for you, pile number 1, with some angel answer cards to see if the angels want to add to this message for you. Yeah, because everything is coming into peaceful resolution. So the illusion that is being broken, the truth that is coming in is going to help you peacefully resolve something that you've been carrying the weight of for a very long time. And it's time for it to be gone. It's time for you to feel the release of it. This could be an old relationship. This could be an old trauma or drama. It's definitely part of your shadow. Yeah, it's definitely part of something you've been carrying for a very long time, pile number 1. And now it's time to come into peaceful resolution with it so that you can just move on. You can just move on, let it go, forgive, be grateful for whatever you gained from it, but it's time to let it go. All right, and we're going to get some advice to go with this too. Pile number 1. What is the advice for this illusion that is being broken, for this weight being lifted? This truth being revealed. Oh, and you got 3. Okay, didn't see that coming. All right. So power and intention was the first one that came out. Set your intention for where you want to go now, because you have the power within you to manifest and to build this new bridge, this new resource, this new business, this new relationship, this new inner knowing. Yeah. Stand in your power, set your intention for what where you want to go, because where you've been and what you're releasing, it's going to be gone. Like that's the old energy, the old story. So when you set your intention, you can verbalize it, you can write it down, however you want to do it. But you're basically going to just set the intention of what you want to draw to you or where you want to focus your attention. So set your intention for where you want to put your attention in this energy, in this full moon. Yeah, because it's time for you to come into this asking and receiving. So again, Tom T. Moore's book, The Angel Way, I request a most benevolent outcome for whatever it is that the direction you're going into, for whatever it is you want in your life experience at this time. where you want to focus, where you're setting that intention. Ask and you shall receive. If you don't ask, the angels can't help you. Remember, we have free will choice. That's why we came into to this field of Mother Gaia, onto this earth, to have free will. And so we have to invoke them. We have to ask them. So no, you're not going backwards. You're not staying in the old story. You're not carrying this on with you anymore. I feel like pile number 1, you're definitely like putting down a dividing line between you, the past, and the future. So no, you're not taking anything with you. You're not carrying anything forward. So really, really important for you to call on your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, because it may feel very uncomfortable. Because a page is a very young energy, right? Brand new, something very brand new, something very early coming into you. So this might be where you do need a lot of help as you produce this new relationship, situation, career, job, business, love, whatever it is. But it's definitely a tangible. Pentacles are very tangible, so it's something, I feel like. So for many of you, it could be, you know, buying a new home, getting a new car. Just had a very interesting, so this isn't going to be for everybody, that's maybe just for 1 or 2 of you, but it feels like you're losing a vehicle because of a divorce or a breakup or something, where you're like, I'm going to need my own wheels. Yeah, and I feel like it's going to be important for you to allow that to flow in. So no, it feels like you're not going to be able to like borrow or share. Sorry about that. Again, that's only for a few, or maybe 1 of you. But it's okay, because you are going to come into what you do need. It may take a while. It may take a minute. It may take a minute, but you'll get there. That's what this energy is doing. It's expanding you out of the old. So I just got this visual of, like, you know, that foam. It's almost like insulation foam. It comes out of the can and you put it in something and then it expands. That's what I feel like this is happening. Like, you're the nail in the post and it needs to be sealed. So you've put some insulation around it and now it's expanding so nothing can get near that nail. And so that's what's happening. Like, you're the center of this expansion and nothing can get to you from the old. The only thing that can get to you is from the new. So that's interesting, pile number 1. So for many of you, this could be really uncomfortable energy. If you're having a lot of things like fall away or move away, relationships, friendships, partnerships, whatever it is. Yeah, you're being expanded into this new arena that may feel very uncomfortable. So call in that help. Call in that help. Let's see who wants to come in to help. Let's see who wants to come in to help. You know, I was looking at this deck and I didn't grab it, and I should have. So here we are. I'm grabbing it now. All right. Let's see who wants to come in and work with us in these energies that are so expansive. Yeah, do a lot of energy clearing. Do a lot of energy clearing, because you are needing to let go of the old and really clear your energy with positive energy, grounding, so that as the new comes in, the old isn't being impacted by it. And then, yeah, there it is, new levels of light. Work with your angels and ascended masters, call them in. So whoever you want to come in will come in to help you with this. You know, if there's an angel that you're used to working with, they will come in. If you're not sure, just call in your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, and they will come in. So yeah, a lot of support for you in this energy, pile number 1. So yeah, if you chose or resonated with the clear amethyst, yeah, big energies. So I knew these were going to be pretty intense readings. So Pile number 2 is the more tumbled amethyst. All right, so if you resonate with the more tumbled amethyst, oh, assessing, look at that. Yeah, in this energy, be assessing. In this energy, really, I'm being called to the book for this one. Interesting. All right, so there's a message here for those of you for number 2 from the book. It is time to assess your current position. Let's see if there it is. You must make sure your blind spots are revealed and you are honest with others and yourself. Sometimes the hard decisions is the best decision. You should be able to assess and move quickly based on that assessment. You have begun your journey and now it is time to assess where you are and what to do next. You've made a decision, you've worked and walked the path for some time, and yet you understand that in every journey, it's a wise action to check the map. Sometimes we go along on a pathway and we keep going even if it seems like the way it is no longer the right way for us. Sometimes we feel we have gone too far to turn around, and so we settle on a journey and destination that doesn't really suit us or satisfy us. However, if we had just made some change, let me try that again. However, if we had just had some courage, we could have reassessed as we went and perhaps ended up somewhere else, somewhere better. Now is the time to look carefully at all aspects of your life, especially the areas in which you have set some intentions or goals. Ask yourself, do I still want these things? Do I still want the same end result? If the answer is no, ask yourself, what can you do to maintain momentum and head towards what you now desire? Although it doesn't seem terribly glamorous, assessment has a high payoff for us if we bother to do it well. Doing it well means we really look hard at how things are going. All of us have some kind of blind spot, so it's worth exposing this by consulting a trusted friend or finding where negative repeating patterns are and looking for the cause. Shining a light on a blind spot and taking action to shift is one of life's big catalysts for change. Well, yeah. All right. Where do you need to reassess? Where do you need to raise your standards? The peacock, raise your standards. Yeah. So where is it that you're falling short for yourself? Where is it that you're not allowing yourself to move forward or to have or achieve because of some old goal or some old avenue? So pile number 2, it's time to reassess. Wow, really cool. Okay. All right. You also got a page. So we have the 9 of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Look at that. So yes, you can achieve. Yes, you can have. But this energy is asking you to sit down with yourself and getting really clear about what it is you want. And on the road that you're on, is it really where you still want to be? Or is there something that you're really desiring that you've been afraid to go towards because of this old thing that you've been maybe hawking, selling, business? Maybe it's been a relationship you've been on for a really long time. So it just feels like it's time to reassess and raise your standards. Because it's time for you to have your wishes fulfilled. It's time for you to embrace and receive the bounty. It's time for you to go towards this new road or goal. And for some of you, this reassessment doesn't mean ditching the old. I'm feeling not that. I'm feeling like it's more of the idea of making a course correction or making a Yeah, course correction. Just tweaking things a little. So where can you tweak things a little? And then all of a sudden things start really going like I feel like somebody's been in, okay, again, this may not be for everyone, but with what I'm getting is that someone's been in a relationship for a really long time and it's like, where is this going? It's gotten old. I'm not feeling the passion anymore. And then it's like, oh, well, maybe we need to talk about buying a house, or maybe we need to talk about getting engaged, or, maybe it's time to kind of take a next step on the road of this relationship to re-impassion us, to reinvigorate the energy of this relationship, because we still love each other. We're just not excited with each other anymore. So maybe you need to, raise your expectation of what the other person's bringing to the table. Or maybe you need to raise your expectations of what your partner, in your business is bringing to the table. Maybe they've gotten comfortable too, and they're not striving and they're not putting the energy into the being innovative or learning more to re-energize the situation. So that's what this feels like. Pile number 2. That's what this feels like. Like this energy is going to reinvigorate something. And so it's time to step back and assess, okay, where do I need to change my thinking? Where do I need to change the energy of this? How can I tweak it? That's what it feels like. So it doesn't feel like you're throwing out the baby with the bathwater at all, but it feels like you're tweaking something. Pile number 2. So if you're resonating with the, all right, so let's see what the angels want to add and see if the angel answers have anything to add to this. Oh, you got 2. Listen to your intuition. There it is. And choose a new direction. Yeah, a course correction. Where do we need to look at our goals? Where do we need to reinvigorate them? Where do we need to maybe tweak them? And our intuition will tell us. Our intuition, our gut will say, okay, this is the course correction, or this is not the way we need to go. So it just feels like we need to take a look at what are we doing, why are we doing it, how are we doing it, and where do we need to readjust? Where do we need to assess? Pile number 2. So this energy is definitely going to get you thinking about where do you go from here, or how do you get from here? But it's listening to your gut. That is where the information is going to come, is from your gut. And so, if you're someone who struggles with listening to your gut, you have to get quiet. You have to get quiet. You have to take a step back. So if you've not checked out my community, go to subkit.com/guidance311 and look at the meditation. I know there's a meditation for free, and there's also the SIP meditation for free. Sit in peace for 3 minutes. So that's for free. So yeah, it's about getting quiet, stepping back from the noise, and then feeling your way forward. And expect miracles, number 2. Oh, pile number 2, that's beautiful. Expect miracles. Expect miracles. Yeah. And miracles can be synchronicity. Miracles can be God incidences. If you guys watched my daily guidance this morning, you see that we pulled that God incidences. So I feel like pile number 2, that's a message for you, that synchronicity and coincidence are the little miracles that are coming into your life, where it feels magical because the right person called, or the right resource showed up, or the right situation. Like now that you've course corrected, or you've thought about what direction you need to kind of adjust to or tweak, it's like, oh, now you've unblocked yourself, you've unblocked the energies. And so the miracles are going to be like the little things that are now starting to open the floodgates to meeting new people, getting new, I'm definitely getting like this one of the metaphors that I'm really, really getting with this card or this pile is like someone's in sales and like they just need to tweak something to get more sales. And that's what this card is telling you. Like, expect those more sales, expect the miracle, because if you tweak what you're doing just a little bit, like business is going to boom. So again, that's only for, you know, a select few of you that resonate with that message, but that's what it feels like. I've been getting this real sales feeling to this number 2. So maybe someone, you know, who's watching this or will watch on the replay, you know, has a business that does sell a product and it's been stagnant or blocked. You've got to tweak something. You've got to change something a little bit. And for some of you, you know, for the others of you, it's about reassessing how you've been doing things and really kind of where can you adjust it a little bit so that you can get back to feeling the passion, feeling the excitement, feeling good about the situation. Yeah, serve with love, Archangel Shamuel. So whatever you're readjusting, whatever you're tweaking, you know, do it from love. Don't do it because you're angry with someone or you're mad at someone or you feel like somebody else has been holding you back. Drop down into your heart and serve with love and call in Archangel Shamuel for help with whatever reassessment you have to make, because everything that we do with love is always going to be beneficial. But if we're allowing the fear to come through, the energy of the fear to come through, that's when it's not going to be good. That's when it's going to be contentious and the fight is on. So that's pile number 2. Thank you for being here. I would say old trauma and drama. It took me by surprise and I'm coming to terms with it. Oh, you're very welcome, Rhonda. Yeah, difficult when that comes up. Yeah. So Kathy, what if you can't hear spirit but feel spirit? Absolutely. That's your gut. That's your clairsentience. Trust it and act on it. Absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you for that. All right. Pile number 3 is the small little piece of amethyst that I have. So the little one. All right. So let's see what message. I don't think the message is going to be little, but the crystal is little. All right. So that's number 3. So where are we going to go with this? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Self-love. It's time to stand in your power, be empowered, love yourself enough to speak your truth, act in your truth, again, from love, but self-love. You know, step back if you need to in this energy. Take care of yourself if you need to in this energy. Give yourself pampering, give yourself rest, give yourself whatever you need in this energy. Because that will help you to manage it and almost enjoy it, you know, because if you're not fighting it, then you can enjoy it, even though it may be difficult, even though it may be bringing things up, but you're in a good space for it. Yeah, take steps towards positive change, battle all the blues. That's why you need self-love. Yeah, because you're feeling it. You're feeling it. I'm not a medical professional, but if you really are feeling like you're battling depression, I would say, you know, reach out to a medical professional. But for those of you who feel like you're just down in the dumps or things aren't going the way you would want them to go, it's time to love yourself enough to recognize it and give yourself the love that you need, the self-care that you need. Ooh. Yeah. Because the Queen of Wands is coming in saying it's time to be empowered. It's time to be bold. It's time to spark your fire, live your passion, take steps into what you want. It's not about anyone else. And you've got to feel empowered to do that. You've got to feel strong to do that, courageous to do that. Walk through the fear. Don't let the fear hold you back. And you can do that if you're coming from a very grounded, centered place because you have been addressing your needs. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. You're not feeling low. You're not feeling sad. You're not feeling overwhelmed. You're empowered. And that's what this energy is helping you do, to get out of what's holding you back and get empowered to move forward. Because you are coming into a new road. You are coming into the beginning of something very new, and you want to do that from that very empowered place of ready to go, ready to embrace it, ready to be excited about it, ready to do the work. So it's important right now for you to get in connection or in balance with your divine feminine and your divine masculine. So I don't feel like the Two of Cups here is making a choice. I feel like this is getting into balance with your divine feminine and your divine masculine. So that when you come into this new road, new business, new situation, new relationship, you're ready. You're ready to embrace it because you're coming at it from this very balanced place. You're not overwhelmed. You're not sad. You're empowered. This is all about being empowered. This is about empowering yourself, loving yourself enough to say, I deserve. And for some of us that really have struggled, oh, thanks, Darlene. When you have really struggled with always putting other people's needs first, always putting yourself to the background, always feeling like you don't deserve, you struggle with deserving, with being empowered, with speaking your truth and asking for what you need. So it's okay to compromise right now if you're feeling like you don't want to it's like, don't give an ultimatum. This isn't the energy for an ultimatum. This isn't an energy for a compromise. You don't get everything. I don't get everything, but we both get a little of something. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to get into connection with your divine feminine and your divine masculine, because when you're in balance with those two things, it's easy, it's okay to compromise. It's okay to compromise because your divine masculine isn't going, no, I'm going to get my way. Your divine feminine is there to go, no, wait a minute. You're getting something. It's going to be okay. I want to see what else wants to go with this. But yeah, balancing your divine feminine, your divine masculine is very, very important in this energy to help you battle the blues, to help you stand in your power, to help you, get through the situation, because it will improve. It will improve. And it's going to improve because there's going to be something coming in that's brand new, the start of something new. So for some of you that maybe are battling the blues because you haven't had physical resources, money, opportunity, job, I feel like that's coming in this energy. But you've got to be in that balanced place to receive it. You've got to be in that balanced place to say yes to whatever is coming in, because I feel like whatever's coming in may make you feel like you don't deserve it. It's too good to be true. It's too big. It's too much. Nope, it's yours. You got it. You just have to say thank you. Or the compromise could be it is going to put you out of your comfort zone way too far. So can we scale it back a little? Can maybe we start slowly, or can maybe I just take on half the responsibilities right now? So being able to speak your truth, ask for what you need is going to be really important in this energy. Pile number 3. All right, let's see what advice is going to go with this. Yeah, because you're manifesting. This energy is going to help you manifest that new opportunity, that new situation, that new whatever. And so, yeah, it's coming. It's coming because you're manifesting it. This energy is helping you to manifest it. But you've got to get into the receiving mode. It doesn't help if you manifest it, but you never get to it because you're blocking it, because you feel like you don't deserve. You're afraid to receive. I get it. I know that fear thing can be powerful, can be oh so powerful. So let's see what angels want to come in to support you. Oh, and you got 2. Infinite divine light, Archangel Michael. He's coming in to help you with strength and his divine, infinite divine light. And oh my gosh, look at that. He's coming in twice. Archangel Michael is in the house. So you're going to invoke him to help you create your new reality. That's what this energy is bringing you. I love it. I love it. So if you're someone that really is struggling with receiving, with your shadow, with anything you're going through, relationship, job, connection to spirit, on August 22nd, I am having a free meetup in my group. All you have to do is go and register at subkit.com/guidance311. And we're going to do some healing work. We're going to do some meditating. We're going to do some answering your specific questions to what you're going through. But the part that I'm really excited about, the new part, is in each of these meetups in my community every month is we're going to do some healing work, because transforming the negative, the shadow, the old is going to be so important for your evolution. And you can't evolve if you're weighed down by the past, if you're weighed down by the fear, if you're weighed down by those old stories, the unworthiness and the powerlessness and the grief and the despair and all that stuff that we carry. And we can't destroy it. We have to change it. And so that's what these meetups are going to be about. This is what this community is going to be about, helping you in the way that you need on either a spiritual journey or a practical journey, a 3D journey of just learning how to unblock yourself and get out of your own way with your self-sabotage. And for some of you, you really do want to get into connection with spirit where you can share your gifts. So wherever you are on the journey, that's what this community is all about. So I'm looking forward to that as we move forward, helping each and every one of you in the way that you need. So this full moon and these energies this month have been a lot. So take care of yourselves. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. And I'll talk to you soon, guys.